We have to talk fashion. Everyone went crazy for the matching orange chrome hearts you and Kylie wore. Is that a look we'll see again down the road? We'll see. The orange might be retired, but who knows? I went full Marty mode tonight, though I'm toning it back now. I love it. Between the orange and your SAG Awards speech about chasing greatness, it feels like you're prepping for world domination. And speaking of world domination, you just turned 30 and posted "Call me Unc." Who is Unc at 30? Look, I know people who call themselves Unc at 25. Time is a construct, and age is just a number. But 16 years ago, Timothée, you were a victim on Law and Order. Looking at the accolades you're collecting now, what would you tell your younger self? I'd tell him, it all works out, so don't mess it up. I'd also tell him to be suspicious of the butterfly effect. If my future self actually talked to me back then, I would have been totally freaked out. I just saw the movie in a packed theater, and at the end, the audience stood up and started clapping. Do you pay attention to that kind of reaction? You try to step away, but I actually went and watched it with a regular commercial audience. There is something animalistic about that collective experience, that feeling of yearning and hope. It's like when people clap for a pilot when the plane lands, there's a deep sense of validation there. Josh worked on this for 6 years, so that reaction is a dream. Josh, was it by design that the movie feels like it's trying to keep up with Timothy's energy? He was pushing me, too. My films have a specific energy, and early on I just wanted to make sure he was locked into that tone. I was definitely trying to match him. I think of movies like the New York subway. Sometimes the express and local trains align for just a second in the tunnel, and you lock eyes with someone. That's what I chase in movies. That transcendent moment where life just catches up to you. In a recent candid conversation, and director reflected on their latest collaboration and Chalamet's meteoric rise in the industry. The discussion touched on everything from Chalamet's viral fashion moments with Kylie Jenner to his early days as an extra on Law and Order. When asked what advice he would give his younger self, Chalamet joked about the butterfly effect, noting that he'd simply tell his younger self to stay the course because it all works out. The duo also discussed the animalistic energy of a live cinema audience. Chalamet compared the experience of a successful screening to the communal relief of passengers applauding a pilot after a landing. Safdie attributed the film's high-octane energy to a mutual push between director and actor, while Chalamet used a poetic New York subway metaphor to describe the transcendent experience he aims to capture on film. Despite the constant spotlight, Chalamet remains grounded, describing himself not as a solitary star, but as a fan of the industry who wants to see his entire generation of artists succeed.